Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So this is going to be Mixed Media Morsels 5, and it's a tissue paper background. And I was so excited to see this come up on my feed. This is by Cat Hand. She's doing the Mixed Media Morsels. So please, the link is down below to her channel. Please go check her out. Give her love. There's now 5 videos on this, plus she has a lot of other beautiful videos and wonderful videos and all that jazz on her channel. So check her out, subscribe, share her everywhere, share me, and here we go. Okay, so I do this technique for my faux leather, except I use a brown paper bag, but you can use paper and everything like that. Now on Kat's tissue paper background, she used a little piece of her, or a piece of paper from her notebook, and used white tissue paper. Well, can't find my tissue paper. Don't ask me what I did with it, but I do have yellow tissue paper, so I'm going to rock that out. I also have a piece of scrap paper here I'm going to use, which, you know, if you don't have a little index card or what have you, definitely just use a piece of paper. Why not? Okay, so first what I'm going to do is I'm going to take piece of tissue paper. Now you can use tissue paper. Now Kat used white. She used white. You can, you know, you get tissue paper from your when you buy shoes, I mean all kinds of stuff. So in pockets of purses, you know. And I think this might be a double. Let's see. There we go. Okay, and then I'm going to crunch it up, crunch it up, crunch it up. Let's all crunch it up. And then I'm going to uncrunch it, as you see here. Now, I like doing it again. I like wetting it. I like to wet it and then leave it dry in a ball and then open up. But I'm not going to do that this time. But if you've seen my faux leather and videos and all that, you know I like to crunch it up, wet it, and let it go. So then I'm going to take some of my decoupage. Of course, you use white school glue, decoupage, Mod Podge, Collage Podge, Yes Paste. You see what I'm saying? Use whatever you have. And I'm going to have this. And I'm going to, should have washed my brushes out, but I didn't. Alright. I'm going to take a brush and brush. I like putting it on the bottom layer. We're supposed to get over a foot of snow today. Not fun. So, all right. So I'm laying that down and I'm just pressing it down a little bit. Give it in the, you know, hold it for a second and then push it down. Hold it for a second and push it down and hold it for a second and push it down. All right. All right. Make sure you get those edges. You don't want to like smooth this on. Let me move this and see if that gives you, yeah, there you go. You get a little better of a, do you though, Cal? I'm like, my lighting's a little blown out. That's all right. Let me move you closer. You'll see the wrinkle dinks. Yeah, look at all that deliciousness. Let me show you. Look at that. Oh, yeah. So, I turned into the Macho Man. I don't know if y'all know who the Macho Man, Randy Savage, is, but apparently I turned into him for a minute. Okay. Anyway, so then, now what I like to do, you know what, honestly, I can't remember if Kat did this or not. She might have. I take a wet I take a wet paper towel. I take a wet paintbrush. Hello, tongue. And I run it. You don't want color on it like that, but that's where I'm rocking today. And just run it along the edges, like right off of your, and this goes for anything that you're doing that you want to tear, regular paper, because yes, you can use your printer paper and do this as well. So you don't have to have tissue paper. Just wrinkle your paper first, right? Okay, so that gets it a little wet. This is a little tip for y'all. Then, look. Hello, hello. And I apologize if Kat did this in her video. Honestly, my head is 6 million places today. I got so much going on. And I watched her whole video, but I didn't take notes. Which I like to try to do so I get everything right. But you guys go check her out. She's wonderful. Okay, so you get the gist. And you just pull, right? Now, don't throw these little squishies away. Let's add another layer of squish. And you can wait for that to dry if you want. I'm just going to be I'm going to hold my brush up on top. And I just lightly, I'm going to lay, I kind of like all that I got going on here. So I might just do that. and take some of these, rip it, and just put a little bit on there. You see when you're using tissue paper, it goes very, very nice. Makes it thicker. You still get those delicious little crummy crumbs. Let's do it here. Let's do it here. All right. Okay. Now I didn't have any glue under there, so I just put it with my brush, and I'm just doing my thing. You cannot see a good on thing. Why? Why are we doing this today? Well, that doesn't work. Let's see if that does a little bit better. I don't know. I have my window open. Maybe my blind. And I'm just going to lay it a little bit here. See how I'm doing it? And I push with my brush to wrinkle it. Give it a little pat. And you can see we got some, going out there, but that's all right. We'll do the same thing. I think that's all I'm going to put on there because I really like that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to rinse off my brush and I'm going to let this dry, and then we'll be back for the next step. Okay, guys, so we're back. Now, I have the background of the yellow. I hope I changed the camera. I hope it looks a little bit better. I don't know. But since I have the yellow already down, now when Kat did it, she used white and then she put blue down and then did the outer part with black, to add like the texture with an ink pad. So I'm undecisive of whether I just want to leave it yellow and go from there, or do I want to paint it a color? I think I'm going to paint it a color because I think that's what I'm going to do. All right, she used teal. What color do I want to use? I'm a sucker for pink and black. I don't know why, so I'm going to do a squish of pink, and then I'm going to take some water and water it down. Water it down, water it down. Let's water it down. Okay. Move that so it doesn't soak in. All right, and now I'm going to go over it. It's going to be, it's going to have yellow still, and I'm going to do some black on it as well. So we kind of get more bang for our buck. Definitely looks a little more watery. Let's dry it real quick. And you can see how those top domes, I guess what they're called, the wrinkles, how they, that pink just kisses it and just gives it such deliciousness. Did she just say kissing it? Yes, the pink kisses it. All right. I'm going to hold this up in a second. All right. You're only going to blow away a couple times, and then I'm done. All right, look at that. See how cool that looks? All right, that looks, I'll just save that for a journal page. Now that looks good. Now what I'm going to do is take, do I want paint? I think I'm just going to take my black ink pad, which is what Kat did as well. And I'm just going to hit very lightly. I'm going to just hold it very lightly and hit those top, look at that, just run it across like that, very lightly. So it hits those top parts. Now remember, when I did the faux leather, it's kind of the same thing. We wet the brown paper bag, we wrinkle it. All we did though is I love that. We kept the colors of the brown. We did a water paint wash of brown on top of it to give it the peaks and valleys like this. But we're doing this a different way. And this is a lot of fun because you could start this as a journal page as well. But it's a great technique. Look at that. Look how awesome that looks. I love it. I love it. Now I have some ends and I can just fluff those up to cut off if I want. If I really, really want. And this becomes one of those great things you can do in your mixed media on a background and all that fun stuff. So please go check out Kat and give her some love. Please share my video if you think you have anybody who would be interested in it. I appreciate it. And as always, please be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. If you're going to be getting snow like we are, we're going to get blasted. I'm sending you guys love and safety and warmth. And just please be safe. Don't go out if you don't have to. And I love you guys. And I will see you guys later. Bye.